I've built some terrible houses during my time on YouTube. I know that might come as a shock to everyone since everyone's always so positive and supportive in the comments of my videos, but sometimes I'm just bad at building. So I'm gonna go back and fix what are, in my opinion, my 5 worst builds from the last few months, and hopefully I can improve all of them. So let's get right into it. Real quick before we get into some of the more insane builds in this video, I want to get started with just a simple warm-up, and that is this beautiful trailer home sort of build I did. Now when I built this, I had like a limited amount of time to build, so I tried to get this out of the way as fast as I could. It looks terrible. I even forgot a door, so this should be a pretty easy fix. I think what I actually want to do though is make it a bit bigger though first, because it's just kind of like there's not much going on here. So I think I'm going to scale it up a little bit. I think I should fix most of the problems, honestly. Just make it a bit bigger. And we'll just move on to the more interesting houses, you know what I mean? So yeah, something like that for scale, I think that'll look better. It's beautiful. Okay, it looks terrible, but like, it'll look good quick, all right? I believe. I actually think I might be able to fit a garage door in here. Might be kind of tough, we'll see. Okay, wait a minute, this might actually be tough. Hold up. Okay, hold up. Yeah, I think I want to change the front porch too, just so like, I don't know how to explain it. It'll make sense in a second. I want to put a flower pot here basically, and it was kind of in the way before. So something like this maybe some birch in there for a different color. I think that'll work. All right, let's get a quick driveway in. I don't really know what blocks to use because the house itself is gray, so I don't think I want to use gray wool. We'll see. A little sidewalk going on here. It's beautiful. All right, let's get this roof back on. I'm gonna go for the same block palette, I think. I just think it looks good. I don't know. We'll see. Again, this is kind of the easiest house to fix in this video. After this is gonna get significantly harder. I just wanted to kind of get a warm up going. But I think once we get this roof in, we're gonna be about done. Maybe some more like small details, some flowers, and we'll be chilling. Okay, hold up. We're almost there. Of course, I won't forget to give it a door this time. So that should count for something, I think. Hopefully. Then we'll go for maybe dark oak, maybe birch. We'll see. I think I'm pretty happy with that. I'd say it's like an objective improvement, right? Like, let's be real here. Oh, wait, I gotta get the trash bag back. A trash can, I don't really know what it's supposed to be. All right, I think I like that. Quick side by side, of course. You know, first one, second one. I'm happy with that. I think it's a pretty good improvement. Let's move on to the second one, which is when it's going to start getting kind of difficult there. And real quick, before we get on to the next house, I just want to say I got a Discord link down below, discord.gg/rowannn. I'd really appreciate you joining. Got a lot of cool people in there. We got some like build tip channels and all that. People share their builds, get feedback and everything. You know, growing community over there. You know, Halyak when you join. But yeah, let's get into the next house. Next up, we got this banger. This is from when I tried to build a house without seeing what blocks I was using. I almost got it. I know it looks really bad, but I think with just a couple palette swaps, like this will be a really solid house. As you can see, you know, we got some gold in here because I thought I was using calcite. I thought this was dark oak. I thought all of this was dark oak. I thought this was stone bricks. Sometimes fixing a build is as easy as fixing the block palette, but we'll see. I'm not 100% sure. So first, let's do the gold. Okay. Let's do the mossy stone next. Okay, that helped a bit too. All right, let's do the acacia stuff now. All right, that should be all the acacia replaced, and that immediately, like, really did kind of save it. Oh, we missed, whatever this is. Stripped acacia wood, one second. All right, but yeah, now that should actually be all the acacia replaced, and yeah, that made a huge difference. It already looks way better. It's crazy how much just a block palette does, but there's still some other things I want to change here. First up, you can see some, like, weird spots where, like, I didn't know where I was when I was building, so just kind of go around and fix that stuff real quick. Like, right here, this shouldn't be calcite, obviously. See if there's anywhere else like that. Probably not. I guess I did a pretty good job here. If you didn't see this video, by the way, it's because it was actually on the second channel. I didn't make it to the main channel because I forgot to record. So it's pretty sick. I'm gonna fix this path up real quick. You can tell I built this blind. All right, anyway, I want to texture this roof now because that's kind of like something that's really obviously lacking in my opinion. Just gonna do very simple concrete and concrete powder here. We'll see. I think it'll look good. I don't know. Let me know down below, by the way, if you think I made any of the houses worse. Because that's a pretty common occurrence in these videos, but we'll see. Wonderful weather. All right, finally finished texturing this. I like the way it looks a lot. That's crazy just how much like a very simple like texture fix, block palette fix can do. But anyway, there's still some other stuff I gotta do with this house to actually fix it. Like I left a lot of windows without like plants in them because I would just kind of forgot, I guess. So we'll just throw some random stuff in here. What else do I really want to do to this, though? I'm not sure. I mean, I could fix the texturing down here. It kind of looks a bit mid, admittedly. A bit mid. It's not bad, though. It's kind of bad. It's not awful. What are you doing here, man? It's crazy. Get some leaves around. That'll probably help. Okay, hold up. We're getting there. Let's get some grass around, maybe some ferns. Kind of trying to make it, like, blend into the landscape a bit more because it looks kind of empty. But other than that, I'm not really sure what, like, else to do. Kind of, like, fixing the block palette was, like, the big one. But we'll see. I don't know. I kind of like it. It's like simple. I don't need any like crazy texturing stuff on it. I think that might be almost it. I'm gonna get something moss in the foundation though, I think. Just around the leaves, kind of like blend it a bit more. Yeah, like that. Just a little bit, nothing too crazy. I think I'm gonna call it after that. All right, I think I like that. Quick side by side here, of course. I just fixed all the acacia, fixed a couple issues with the foundation, got some leaves around, texture the roof. And that's kind of about it. I like the way it looks. Let's move on to the third house, which I think, yeah, it's gonna be kind of a nightmare, I think. All right, so for the third house here, this is the first one that I genuinely have zero idea what I'm gonna do to fix this, honestly. And this is built by Brody. This is actually not built by me, but I coached Brody to build this, so it's my responsibility as well. It's a very interesting house. You know what I mean? Block palette, the shape, the everything. It's, man, wow. Anyway, I don't know what I'm gonna do. The weird thing is, like, the worst part to me is, like, this is kind of the front of the house, but it's so, like, flat, and there's more stuff over there. So I think I want some kind of shape thing here, maybe some kind of, like, extra, like, addition to the house. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to fix the roof up, too. And I don't even know what I'm gonna do with the texturing. I think what I'm gonna do first, though, is get rid of this. Usually I don't carry the roof color, like, to this part of the wall. It doesn't look right, in my opinion. So I'm just gonna replace this with cherry for now. Wow. The windows are not centered. Oh my god. All right, what's the middle at? Where's the middle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is no middle. Are you serious? Really, Brady? Really, Brady? It's kind of annoying. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. We could do like 2 like individual front things, maybe. Just I'm trying to think what to do with an even center, you know? I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think there's gonna be one here, and then maybe we have like a taller or a shorter one. Actually, maybe we make this one shorter. Just trying to get a bit of height variation, you know? It's gonna look kind of stupid, I think, but whatever, you know? Let's just kind of get like one of these kind of in and just see what it looks like with the shape at least. Because I don't have a lot of faith here, I'm not gonna lie. You know, yeah, I don't know, man, I don't know. Yeah, this is gonna be sick. This is gonna be so good. Yeah, it's raining, that's fitting. This is gonna actually be so awful, I think. I'm gonna make this worse, we'll see. Not surprising anymore, but we'll see. Yikes. Maybe it'll look better once we get windows and everything in. I don't know. We'll see. Let's kind of connect this all together here. Maybe that'll save it. You know, we'll see. You know, yeah. Okay, maybe windows are kind of gonna save it here. We'll see. Like, it's bad, but like, is it much worse than when we started with? Like, I don't think so. Really? I need to fix the foundation on this whole build, by the way. Like, this is... what is this texturing, man? Brody, what happened to you, man? Cobblestone, mossy cobblestone. Set everything to stone bricks. All right, let's do that. Now we can work on texturing it myself, because I don't really want to work with whatever is left there, honestly. I think I'm gonna get rid of his texturing, too, for the walls. I'll, like, manually add it back, but I think we gotta restart here, because it's kind of rough. All right, maybe we remove his texturing from the roof as well. Yo, no offense, Brody, I'm sorry, man. All right, let's see what we're working with here. All right, you know, that's not like the worst thing ever. Like, it's pretty close, but it's not quite there. I don't know what he had going on back here. I think I want to make this red as well. I don't think all those stairs look good. Obviously, I'll texture the stairs. There's too much diorite everywhere. And yeah, obviously I'll texture that. But let's kind of just step back here. I think I'm liking it. I think I'm gonna, no, I want to keep the original vision. So I think I'm gonna try to keep these like white trims that he has on the top. I think we'll do something like that here too. Just like to try to keep the original kind of aura, which is part of the goal here, by the way, if I didn't mention that. Like, I don't want to just completely overwrite whatever he built, or whatever I built on the other builds here. Hold up. Ooh, that's not bad. I kind of like the kind of curve they got going on there. I like that, I think. Yeah, way too much diorite though, wow. Yeah, I gotta get rid of this staircase. I don't know what he was doing here. I don't know why diorite was the pick for the stairs, by the way. It's so weird. All right, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do all the texturing real quick, and that's gonna take a minute. So I'm probably just gonna talk. I'm probably just gonna texture the walls with the same blocks he used, but try to make it look slightly better. Texture the foundation. I'm probably gonna use like tough cobblestone, that kind of stuff, maybe the moss. And then of course texture the roof with like a similar thing I did over there to that house. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of get all that out of the way right now, I think. Okay, hold up. Let's get the roof in. Kind of liking it a little bit, which is concerning, but we'll see. Okay, hold up. Let's get the foundation. All right, that's texturing done. I think this is like an objective improvement, right? Like, let's be real here. All right, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna just get all these like flower pots in the front, kind of where I removed them before, and then I guess we get the staircase in and we just kind of see if we're at a point that I'm happy with or not. I'm not entirely sure yet, but we'll see. Alright, I think I'm pretty happy with that. Let's get a quick fly around here. Like, it's not the greatest thing ever, but compared to the original, I think I just managed to make the shape and texturing kind of a lot more less terrible to look at. I don't know how to say that nicely. That probably was the worst way I could have said that, but you get what I mean, alright? It looks better. But yeah, let's move on to the fourth house. I don't even know how I'm going to fix this one, I'm not going to lie. I got my work cut out for me. I don't even know where to begin. This is my house from one of my newest videos. I built a house, but every 10 seconds I got a new random block, and it shows. Okay, so I think the way I'm gonna try to go about fixing this one is basically like to keep the palette intact, like the colors, but not the block choice. You know what I mean? Because I want to keep the original like spirit of the house, but I don't want it to look like this. So like this part will still be orange and blue. This one will probably still be white and like copper, orange, yellow, and green. You know what I mean? But I want to just try to make it look less grotesque, basically. I don't know where to begin. This driveway gotta go though. That's obvious. So we'll go back and texture that after. I think what I'm gonna do is just remove. First, I'm gonna remove a lot of these like weird details, cause yeah, they look bad. All right, they look bad. Like these fake doors. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of a lot of these details, and we'll go back. And then I think what I'm gonna do is like simplify the block palettes. So like over here, I'll just set it to yellow for now, and then we'll go through and kind of texture it and make it look better. Like I want to keep the colors, but not the texturing. Basically, I don't know how else to describe it. Okay, so that's kind of more just like the house with less details on it. And it looks terrible. Shocker, I know. I think I'm gonna remove all these like fake windows because yeah, they look really bad. I have high hopes though. I think we could save this house. I believe. All right, so that's most of like the smaller detail stuff removed. And yeah, it looks terrible. Not too surprising, really. We gotta try to figure out what we're gonna do with the block palette now though, is kind of the thing. And I'm not exactly sure like how much of the original I want to keep. I don't want to keep the color, but like do I want to keep the same like main block? I'm not sure. Would this look okay as just pale oak? Like let's try that. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, truly. It's bad. It's bad. I think I want to get rid of this red sandstone here. It looks terrible. Okay, let's be real. There's just so much to fix that I don't know where to begin. Like truly. I think I want to add some like shape here though at some point. There's just literally too much. I don't know. I don't think I like the anvils. We'll get rid of those. Tough. All right, yeah, I think I'm gonna go around and just like replace all these with like solid colors real quick, and then we'll like retexture them after. I think that's kind of the plan here. I think we'll be able to recover this. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I think what I want to do now is basically just look at what blocks I want to change. Like for example, these sort of blocks for the foundation layers. I don't know why I would ever want to use these willingly. So I think what I'm gonna do is try brick maybe for a lot of these, and it might look all right. We'll see. I think I like it for the most part. I don't know if I'll like it for over here. I don't think I will, but we'll see. It's not bad. Maybe just brick for the entire foundation might just be the move. Just like one uniform foundation block. I think I kind of like that. It's not bad. All right, let's try to get some details in. Like, you know, garage door still will go here, obviously. Maybe shelves might look better here. We'll see. Okay, it's not bad. Get the door back in here. Okay, hold up. We're getting there. I think maybe we just focus on one part. I do want to try to keep this block palette, which means that it might look bad no matter what we do. But at least I could like texture it properly. So maybe we'll be able to save it. I don't know. I don't think so though. Okay, like that's really not that bad. Like maybe a couple lanterns and some like flowers in front. We might be able to save this part. I don't know. We'll see. Like that's not that bad. It's better than this. This looks like really block vomity, in my opinion. So I don't think it's that bad. Let's try to get a window on the side though. Maybe we could do 2 windows. I think 2 windows might be the move here. Just something simple, nothing crazy. Some glass, maybe some flower pots. I only move on to the rest of the house, which I think is gonna be way harder. I'm kind of starting with the easiest part here. I think birch might look good here. Okay, like that's really not that bad. I don't think. Like it's clear we're still working with like some weird restriction, but it's just way less block vomity than that. So we'll take it. All right, now we gotta worry about the main part of the house, which I'm not too sure about. We gotta think about how to texture this like main section. And the problem with pale oak is that like very few blocks work with it other than other pale oak blocks. So we might just do stripped pale oak. I don't know. We'll see what it looks like. I'm gonna do like a whole chunk here, and we're just gonna kind of get a look at if this looks good or not. I'm not sure yet. It's not great, but I think once we get windows and flower pots in, it will maybe save it. We'll see. All right, so I just kind of like shut up and locked in for a bit and like texture all the walls, and I think we're kind of getting somewhere. Like, it still doesn't look great. I think once we get like a lot of details in, it'll start looking all right. But I'm a bit more happy with it. Like, it could be worse. I don't know. You know what I mean? This back part at least looks way better. I feel like that's an objective improvement. Like, come on. But I do want to get these like same style windows in. I don't know about the same like shape and everything, but I kind of like the stupid windows. All right, that's tough. Banger. Looks pretty good. It was basically my goal originally, but it didn't look anything like that. But we'll take it. We'll take it. All right, I'm going to go through and I'm going to retexture all the roofs. It shouldn't take that long. I don't think it'll be too bad. I don't know. Kind of like autopilot sort of activity, you know what I mean? It's not that bad. All right, I think I'm gonna get all the window details in now. Maybe some flowers in the front, texture foundation, and I think we might almost be done. Like, it doesn't look like it, but I think we are like about finished with this build. We'll see though, we'll see. All right, I think with like some of those texturing details done and the driveway done and everything, I'm gonna call it. I think I'm happy with it. I don't know, like the original one was so like weird and just odd that it didn't really leave me a lot to like, you know, keep. It was weird to try to keep stuff with how cooked the original house was, but I think I'm pretty happy with it. Now it's finally time to move on to the final house for this video, which will either be really easy to fix or completely impossible. I don't know. We'll see. All right, and for the final house of this video, we have the fence-only house, an absolute classic. Now, I chose this house because I thought it'd be interesting. I'm not sure if it's going to be like really easy to fix or if it's going to be basically impossible to fix. And the thing I had in mind to fix it was literally to just replace every fence with the block that it's supposed to be. So we're going to see if it helps at all. We'll start with pale oak, I guess. Okay. I don't know if that's a good start or not. We'll see. Let's do spruce, I guess. Okay, oh no. We'll do dark oak next. Oh no. I'm getting a little worried. Do acacia, I guess. It'll start looking better eventually, right? Let's do mangrove, I guess. Okay, you know, it's coming along, But there's gonna be a lot of work to do after this, but I just wanted to see how much better it would look if we just place it with full blocks. And I like the shape at least, you know? That's something. All right, that is the house unfenced. And you know what? It's not that bad. All right, this is definitely doable. Okay, obviously there's some stuff we gotta clean up. There's a lot we gotta clean up actually, but yeah, it's doable. Okay, first up, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like kind of push everything into the frame here, because that was the point when I was building it, but I just couldn't do it with fences. So we're gonna push everything in a block, and then I think it'll start looking more like a house, hopefully. I'm also gonna get rid of this. I'll add it back at some point, but it just doesn't work as full blocks, obviously. We'll need like stairs and stuff for it. I think it'll actually look pretty good once we get it in. And low-key, it's already coming together, all right? Obviously, it sucks, and it's terrible, and it looks disgustingly awful, and it's the worst thing I ever built. But, like, once we actually get what we're going for in, I think it'll be pretty good. And I think the shape is salvageable, so it's kind of all that really matters. I'm gonna add a sport here. Oh, yeah, it's kind of all that really, like, actually means anything. I don't know where to even begin, though. First of all, this foundation is not gonna stay as this block here, so I think I'm just gonna set it as stone brick. Something like that, some Jill. Okay. Now I think I'm gonna change like maybe every spruce plank to like oak. We'll see. Like oak log. It might be the strat. Let's see. I don't know if I like the idea of having two different frame blocks in the house. We'll see. I might make everything oak, maybe. I think we make everything oak. Yeah, I think I like oak. Oak's pretty good. So let's go around and change every single foundation block to oak. Sorry, frame block rather, but yeah, let's change it all to oak here. All right, I mean, like, yeah, I guess. Not even sure what else to say. We're getting there. We are getting there for sure. Slowly. Like, there's nothing wrong with like this house fundamentally. It's just made out of fences. You know what I mean? But like, it looks all right if you ignore that it's made out of fences. Like, the shape is fine. Everything is basically what I'm trying to say, but failing to. All right, we're getting there. I think what we're gonna do now is go around with dark oak. Probably just stairs, really, but just kind of fix this, because obviously it doesn't look good as full blocks. It's meant to be stairs. We'll do this part over here as kind of quick example. Again, just kind of like not really much thought going into this, just making it look like this instead of this, and that'll probably be a pretty big improvement, I think, on this build. We'll see. All right, so all the roof stuff is finished. Basically, like the frames are stairs now. And I mean, made a huge difference in my opinion. I think we're kind of like, I mean, it doesn't look like we're almost done. I'm not gonna say we're almost done because I say that too much, but like we're kind of getting there, you know what I mean? I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go around and just kind of curve kind of all the frame stuff here, add some like small details, then we'll get some texturing in, and then we'll kind of like just kind of assess where we're at. Maybe some more windows around. I don't know. When the shape doesn't like completely suck, like there's kind of not a whole lot to do. So even though this house started as like, I mean, barely a house, right? It's a lot easier to fix because like the shape of it is fine, you know what I mean? I'm gonna stop yapping though. We're just gonna get some more details in and then we'll kind of see where we're at. Okay, hold up. I'm liking the shape stuff we're doing here. I'm a fan, I think. Maybe not. I actually don't know. I'm gonna shut up. We'll see. Okay, that's not bad. I got texture stuff, and like the only way again to texture pale oak is with other pale oak, so I'll try. I don't know. It just has like this weird pink tint to it, but I ramble about that every time I build with it, so I'm gonna shut up and just kind of get back texturing. Like low key, like come on. All right, low-key texturing done. I don't think I'm gonna bother texturing the roof. I just don't think it'll really add anything to it. Like I kind of like the solid colors on it, so let's kind of leave it like that. But I'm really liking this house. I guess we'll just get a bunch of windows in, some flower pots, some leaves, and then we'll probably call it, I guess, lanterns and stuff too. But we're basically done, I think. I don't know. We'll see. All right, it's 7 a.m. If I want to get this video today, I think that's what I'm gonna call it. I'm pretty happy with it. Kind of tough. I don't know, like compared to what I started with, obviously, huge like transformation, not like the craziest like build itself or anything. And it was a pretty easy thing to fix because again, I just had to make it not fences, and that was kind of 90% of the work. But I'm pretty happy with it. But let me know if you enjoyed this video. Of course, consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. I got a Discord, discord.gg/rowannn. Got a Patreon link down below, of course, all that. I got Twitch. I don't know, drop a follow. Let me know down below what your favorite house was from this video. I'm curious. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. I gotta go edit. Bye. And of course, thank you to all my supporters: Aelic, ThaMango, Tommi, Natural High, Lezlo, Crumbcakes, Veloxra, NotZyloz, and of course, Mogswamp. See ya.